You ever wonder what happens to Universal's extinct attractions once they close down and are getting replaced by bigger and better things? Things are changing all the time here at Universal Orlando. Rides have to close due to popular demand and get replaced by the next big thing. Well, what happens to the props and items found within these attractions once they are gone? They don't just trash them like you might think. Some of them actually end up over at a little store known as the Lakeland Antique Mall, a short drive down I-4, and that is where we are heading today to go and check out some of these extinct attractions from not just Universal, but also Disney. So join us now for a little drive, a little slice of theme park away from the Orlando area. Let's go ahead and hop in the car right now and go do that because I really have been itching to show this place off. It is like a little museum, a little taste of the Orlando theme park industry, just a short drive away. So let's go ahead and do that right now. I think it is a great time, a great place to spend our day off here on the channel. Now, the Lakeland Antique Mall, about an hour or less from Universal Orlando and maybe about 40-45 minutes from Walt Disney World, is just straight down the highway and not too far off the exit. So if you are looking to come out here, I think it is a great place, a little taste of the Orlando theme parks, kind of like a museum. So let's head on in and see what we can find. Now, a quick little bit of a backstory here. The Lakeland Antique Mall has moved locations about in early 2025. The new location off US Highway 98 offers convenient access. They still have a lot of really cool and unique stuff, making it worth your trip out here if you are a theme park fanatic. I just think the old location was a little bit better, a little bit more convenient. It still is worth your time making the drive out here. They have so much in here, so much going for it. It can sometimes take hours just to look and see everything. They just have so much to see and do. A lot of great history lies in this one store. We're getting closer to the Disney and Universal stuff, which is really why I wanted to come check this place out.
Yeah, look, like it has like your corner. It's your state corner.
That's cool.
Ooh, look at those vintage chocolate wrappers.
Here it is, the whole reason we wanted to come check out the store today. They're selling Hollywood Rip Ride Rockit memorabilia and actual props that were used in the queue and the area around the attraction. That is so cool. Someone beat us to the punch. Last week there was literally a test seat right here that has now been sold. Up there we still got some Shrek props. You can see the wait time attraction entrance right up there where the three little pigs were in the pre-show. But then here in the foreground you got some Rockit signage, two of the characters you found in the queue, some more over here. You got an arcade game right here, which was actually not from Rockit, but yeah, that is really cool. You know what Bonnie just pointed out? They're selling an old, well, not even that old, a Rip Ride Rockit closing day shirt. I believe we got ours for about like $35 in the park. Here, selling for $49.99. That's crazy. Look at this. You got an old elevator sign from Rockit. Selling for about $1,500. Well, that's a lot heavier than I thought it was. Look at that. I feel like this rug was actually used in the tribute store, the summer tribute store, last year or 2 years ago. Over here, looks like we got some Shrek 40 3D glasses. Last I checked, they were only selling these for like $5. So I'm not sure how much they still go for, but Here you got some like chains. Definitely from Shrek. Yeah, I better look at those 3 little piggy crates from the pre-show, selling for $20,000 each, I assume. Over here behind this Horror Night prop, you also have one of the props from the pre-show and some signage from the queue from Shrek. This Rockit sign going for $2,500. Now it recently became part of the main Universal Studios store. They did move the Suites shop. Here's the old sign on the old store, or from the old store rather, Universal Studios Suites. You can buy it right here at the Antique Mall. On the second level, you can find mostly props from different tribute stores over the years, but you also got some Halloween Horror Night props. You can see Halloween Horror Nights 2017 right there. Maybe some stuff from the Mummy exit, it looks like, but I definitely remember that raptor up there from the tribute store a few years ago, and the East Dock sign. Definitely remember that guy right there. Over here, now you got some Terminator 2 stuff. I actually never did Terminator. I only remember that Space S Born. I did come to the parks as a kid, but for some reason, I just never did Terminator. What is also cool and unique about the antique store is that they do offer some actual ride vehicles from the parks. Over here, you got Woody Woodpecker's Nuthouse Coaster. And it looks like the other ride vehicles might have been sold because they did used to have all 4 or 5 of them, maybe 6 of them. So it is cool that people are actually buying this stuff. You know what? Forget what I said. We found 2 more of the ride vehicles. And now while we're on the subject of ride vehicles, the Vault Collectibles, the ones responsible for bringing a lot of these rare and unique props to the Antique Mall, recently put out a statement saying that they have a few Rip Ride Rockit ride vehicles in their inventory right now. They just have to make room, and when they make room for them in the store, they will be out on display for, I guess, purchase. And if you don't have the money, at least we'll all be able to enjoy just getting to see some of these cool ride vehicles on display in the store. So that's really cool. Can't wait until then. We'll keep our eyes out for when that happens. We don't know when, they didn't say anything, but when it does happen, we'll have to make a return visit to check it out. This is cool. This is actually a section of the wall for sale here from the Monsters Cafe at Universal Studios. How much? Used in the Frankenstein room, and it goes for $295. You know, not as much as I thought it'd be. Some of the stuff in here is a bit out of my price range, and I'm not, gonna walk away with this because I have no need for it at home. But yeah, it's hollow, so yeah. But if you are looking for a piece of theme park memorabilia for an affordable price, you can get it right here from the Monsters Cafe.
How much are these originally?
I think 25, 30.
$40.
40 bucks?
$40.
Is that the sticker right there?
No. That's because she's priceless.
You see, even they've got a random totem pole here. Not sure where it is actually from, but it's selling for $175. So you got a lot of really cool stuff here. You got Tom and Jerry as well. This selling for $2,000. This looks like one of those little like kiddie rides that you might find outside of like a strip mall or something. Now most of your bigger Disney, theme park, Universal props and memorabilia are actually going to be found over here in the back side of the store. And then your smaller, more intricate stuff, harder to find stuff will be found in the front half of the store. So it really entices you to explore and look around. And you know, the store, yeah, you know, property-wise might not be the largest. Recently it did change locations. It still is in Lakeland, but it used to have a much larger space and it kind of downgraded, but they still have so much to see here, and I still think it is worth coming and checking out. Over here, a Super Nintendo World Mario popcorn bucket, which they still sell in the parks, by the way, over at Epic Universe. Here, going for $49.99. This contemporary resort bag from Disney, only $3.99, not bad. Over here, you got a sign from Race Through New York. Got some Hornet signage right there. The Dead Coconut Club. So much cool memorabilia in here. I can literally spend all day in here. Over here we got some old Disney pins. They don't really have a price on them, but that looks like Woody. Is that the Hulk? Yeah, they got some really old ones in here that they definitely don't produce anymore. Yeah. That's cool. You got them from 10 and up, 3 to 4 and up, 5 to 6 and up, and so on. Are those name tags?
Yeah, those are name tags.
Barry, come get your name tag.
These are cool. I want to know what year these are from.
I know. As a kid, I used to be obsessed with trains and die-cast cars. So this aisle was literally made for me. An old Star Wars ship up there. Yeah, countless Funko Pops here. Some action figures as well. Got a lot of Star Wars minifigs. Who out here is selling their Jungle Cruise skipper costume? Got a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle up there. Look at that, even got Miss Piggy. Straight from Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon. A little tote bag. This goes for $32.95. Not bad. Alright, that basically concludes our little tour of the Lakeland Antique Mall. What do you think? Have you been here before?
Yeah,
You have? Okay, what did you think coming back then?
it's nice. I love just looking around.
Yeah, it literally feels like a little museum right here in Florida, just a short drive away from the parks. So I quite enjoy every time I come out here. Well guys, thanks for sticking it out and going on a little trip to the Lakeland Antique Mall. We had a phenomenal time. That was amazing. So much history in one place, and you could purchase some of that history for your own. Like, they just have so much going for it. And I really want to go back when they get some of the Rockit ride vehicles. Okay, I won't be able to purchase one for myself, but if you have the money, I think it's a great piece of history that I know a lot of fans of Universal will love to get their hands on. Anyway, guys, please, please, please come and check out the Lakeland Antique Mall. It is a great time, just a short drive away from the parks. And you know what? I do want to film more videos like this in the future. I have a great time going away from the parks and filming outside of the Orlando bubble. I don't know, every now and then I do feel a bit of a burnout, I will admit, and want to take it slow, take some time off from the parks, and go and explore, because this is a great opportunity that I think a lot of fans don't know about but will appreciate. And that's why I wanted to come in and make a video for the channel so you guys can see and know what kind of to expect before making the trip out there. But I think it is worth the drive. So guys, go and support the Lakeland Antique Mall. I love what they're doing. It is amazing. And the parks, the fact that they are willing to donate to such a business like this, it honestly is great. I wish more places would do this. So guys, of course, if you are new around, be sure to like and subscribe for more here on the channel. Would really appreciate it. And go in, check out the Lakeland Antique Mall. I don't think you'll be disappointed. It's a great time. Whether you want to spend 30, 40 minutes there, an hour, you'll enjoy it either way. But guys, go ahead and check out the Lakeland Antique Mall. And I will see you in the next one, guys, here for another episode on the channel. Take care, guys. Have a good afternoon and a good rest of your week.